Yeah, so I sanded a lot of these spots. I hit it with some 80 grit paper and sanded a few of the dents there. And put some good old filler in. This little can of filler has been around for 10 years, but it looks like it's still pretty good. Yeah, we'll give her a try anyway. And I sanded up that area there that had the leak, and I decided that I would try soldering it, and got her all cleaned up there. I have this soldering iron I bought off of eBay for, I think it was about 10 bucks. It was 220 volt. I wasn't sure if it would get hot enough, but yeah, I just used some rosin core and solder, and we started soldering away, but it wasn't fully sticking in all the spots, so I hit it with some acid and got her to stick. I think that turned out pretty good. There's no leak anymore. Filed her off a bit there. So we'll get this tank all, put the filler in her and get her sanded off and ready for some paint. Yeah, so I cleaned this gas tank out. I put some good old toilet bowl cleaner in it and let her soak for a day or two, and it did not a bad job. When I dumped it, I probably should have dumped it in a tote and then reused it and let her soak for another couple of days, but I'll try some vinegar now and see how that works, or some more of this stuff, whatever's cheaper. I'll price it out. And so I got some Bondo mixed up here, and I'm just going to apply some good old Bondo to these dents and that, and do my old routine of put too much on, sand too much off, put too much on, sands too much off. So hopefully we can only do that a couple of times and we should be good. Yeah, so I got this tank all sanded up here. The dents filled and sanded up. It looks pretty good there. It's not perfect by any means, but not going for perfect, so I think I'll splash some paint on it. I went to fill some of these holes, little pin marks, with some filler, but I hadn't had any for a long time, and the tube that I had was all dried up. So I think those two small ones should fill up with paint there pretty good. And we'll give her a spray of paint there, first coat anyway, see how it looks. Yeah, so I got this tank painted here. I got my handy paint gun out. I'm kind of rusty at it, so this is the first coat of paint. It's wow, it's pretty white. You don't know how white is until you see it, so I'm gonna mix my paint and dirty it down a bit so it's not so white. But this is the base coat, and we'll wet sand this now and then do another coat. Well, hopefully a little bit more of a aged white, I guess I'm going for, and then that'll be my base coat. So we'll give her another shot of paint. Yeah, so I got this frame all power washed and cleaned up, and kind of digging this old Webco sticker stuck on it. I think I'll probably look to see if I can buy another one or leave that on there when I get her all assembled. Yeah, so I'll get some tank rubbers ordered, and got the center tank screw. We'll hopefully get the motor together when I get my parts in, and we'll get her heading back together.